Hello again, everyone. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to SRC Ladder Week 3. Is no longer match 9. We are back on the stream. It is about to be Division 4, the 4th Division. Division number 4, what I said earlier.
Exactly.
We still have myself, we still have Pingu here, and we now have Colin as the ref of our division. Welcome, Colin, to reffing here at our division, Division 4. So we got some exciting players here. I'm going to introduce it quick. We got on the sheet Dylan Vibes, we got Metal Jello, and we got Taylor 9. They're going to be starting on Red Alliance. And then we got Thunderhawk Zoe, Anthony 3175, and Soluble Apollo on the Blue Alliance starting off. So we're going to start our predictions here, and then we're going to get the match underway as soon as you put in your predictions for match number 1 of Division 4.
Yeah, some of these robots I have had experience of competing with before, and some of them I'm excited to see what they'll bring to the competition.
Absolutely. Very exciting stuff. How are our predictions going? Nothing. Cool.
I got this. I'll submit my 24 power cells
Yeah,
that I own.
24 power cells. Incredible.
Because I used all of them last match. I think I got Red Alliance this match. From what I've seen from Taylor, I'm excited to see all the power that he's going to bring to these matches.
Absolutely. There we go. 71% of the power cells are on the Red Alliance. 29% of the power cells are on the Blue Alliance. Let's see if your predictions hold up, everyone, as we get this match underway. 3v3s in Division 4.
3, 2,
Match 1, let's get it going.
Here we go. Auto. I have Taylor putting up a couple shots.
Lots of shots
Trying
going
to
up.
get that third ball back.
Hub almost jammed, but it
A
looks
lot
like
of
it'll get
balls going
filtered
into that
through.
upper hub.
Alright, so now we are in the
Looks like
tele-op.
it's even heading out of auto as we enter tele-op.
Yep, and these alliances are still keeping it close. We see shots going up from all around the field.
Yeah, one of the big things you have to look out for in these 3v3 matches as Thunderhawk Zoe gets a possession foul. One of the big things you have to look for is ball drought. A lot of times with all three robots under your alliance shooting balls, a lot of times there becomes a drought on the field of them.
Absolutely. And sometimes,
as we see about a bunch of blue cargo going to the upper hub.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes alliances will even funnel their opponent's cargo into their own hangar, making it harder for their opponents to
We see
grab it.
Blue
So,
Alliance kind of trying to do that right now here too.
Yep.
Taylor was able to get some of that cargo out.
it is
1
still
minute
very
left in the
close.
match. Yeah, 1 minute left in the match. We have both alliances are already way over 100 points and keeping it pretty close at the same time.
Yeah, and the contributions look mostly equal across the board. Red Alliance, though, just starting to pull away as we're almost in the endgame period of this match. Right now, Anthony putting up the most points out of everyone on the field with 56, as there is a
Apollo with that
possession foul. That is unfortunate for Apollo.
And another
Not only a zone
forced
foul, a free
traversal.
traversal. Oh, man.
And that was the free traversal is going to Metal Jello for
Uh,
getting touched by, I believe, Apollo in
yep.
the hangar zone.
Yeah, that was a really good opportunistic move there by Metal Jello, just being in the right place at the right time for that one. Um,
Yeah, Metal Jello now gets to just keep shooting until the end of the match and just automatically gets traversal. As
Absolutely.
we have it's Diltang already on the traversal, along with Telu, looks like possibly getting a high.
Well, all right. Well, let's take a look at these results for match number one.
And it looks like it will be 214 to the Red Alliance compared to the 184 of Blue Alliance. It's even coming out, pretty even coming out of Auto, but Inteliop Red was able to pull away from Blue.
Yep. Yeah, it's just really came down to that teleop score and then the end game, as well as 12 points in penalties. That's a pretty massive amount. I think one of those was a zone foul, and the rest were possession fouls. And those possession fouls are just something you got to watch out for at every level of play. With people just going for larger and larger cycles to try to close the gap to their opponents. As we're going to see now a switch out. We're going to see Thunderhawk, Zoe, and Telu9 switching out. So Zoe joining the Red Alliance and Telu joining the Blue. The rest of the robots are going to stay the same. Get your predictions in the chat before it ends. And we can head back down to the field to see these robots back out here again. There they are, all FRC shooters on this field in Division 4. And that is really how it's shaking up right now with the FRC shooters mostly comprising the meta currently, with a Bulldogs or a mini drone occasionally coming out, mini drone especially at the higher levels of play. But the FRC shooter is the standard right now. It can do it all. It can shoot high. It can hold more than two balls. It can traverse. It can move relatively quickly. It does everything you need a robot to do in this game right now.
Yeah. I think we're about ready to get this match started. I was the only person who put predictions in, but
Come on, chat. Get on this. We can't just have the commentator putting in predictions.
my 100% to the Red Alliance.
100%. But see, if you lose, it's just if red loses, your power cells just go into the abyss. I believe you just never
Yep.
see them again.
And they are not tax deductible.
Not a tax deductible donation. All right. Well, anyway, let's get this started. Stop stalling.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. We're getting all these robots moving out. As all the shots except one maybe go in. Oh, there's a couple of misses over the top by Thunderhawk Zoe, and that's going to lead to Blue getting an advantage out of Auto 30 to 22. As both these alliances are moving into their crucial first cycles with a lot of defense being played by Apollo on the Red Alliance. And
Yeah, that can easily just knock a couple of balls out of cycles and can cost quite a bit of points to be lost throughout the match.
absolutely, and more defense being played this time onto Metal Jello by both Apollo and Anthony of the Blue Alliance. Um, really doing a good job of shutting down these Red Alliance scoring robots. As there goes a few cargo up from Metal Jello and a couple cargo up from Thunderhawk Zoe. With it looks like a
I've
miss
been
or two
seeing,
by Dylan. Oh,
yeah, I've seen some of the work done by Metal Jello, and I've been quite impressed with it.
and Dylan
Diltang had to reset.
experiencing a physics glitch just a second ago. It's going to have to cause him to reset. That's unfortunate from the Red Alliance, who's right now behind by 34 points. Looks like a big swing to the Blue Alliance. And that's going to be hard to come back from as we're within a minute.
Technical foul to Diltang. who got into the safe zone while Anthony was by the hangar.
Well, just a foul, not a technical foul. We like to call it text, but it's just a foul.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Back in Infinite Recharge in 2020, that was a tech, and pretty much all the commentators are used to just saying, tech foul from the zones, but
That's
not
fair.
anymore. Yep.
Yeah,
Looks.
coming into the last 30 seconds of the match, Blue Alliance has a pretty comfortable lead right now.
Oh, and
Anthony going for a climb,
Taylor
along with
just a second
Apollo.
ago throwing two red cargo off the field, and it looks like one red cargo has landed behind the driver station wall.
It does look like you are correct there.
Metal Jello just reset out of a traversal climb?
I believe
This
so.
is that what a baffling end to that match. Between a cargo landing behind the driver's station and Metal Jello completely resetting out of a earned traversal climb. Strange. Anyway, let's take a look at the results from
Very
this one.
strange indeed. Yeah, it does look like it will go to the Blue Alliance, though, with a score of 178 to 133. On the Blue Alliance, Tay Lu getting the large majority, pretty good amount of those points, with 78 scored.
I feel like I need someone to clip that clip where that power cell respawned and send that to Gluten Dad, please, because that is that is not a normal occurrence and should probably be fixed. Anyway,
I'm
getting
in
back
the
to the
middle of
actual matter at
clipping right
hand.
now. I'm currently clipping.
Fantastic. All right. Well, interesting. We'll have to award these power cells to nobody.
Yay, I lost my
Yay, you
whole amount of
donated
power.
your 100 channel points to 0 viewers, as it says to me. Fantastic. They go into the abyss.
Yay.
Alright, well, as we're getting this next match set up, we're going to have, let's see, Thunderhawk, Zoe, and Anthony exchanging alliances. So let's head back down to the field to see them setting up for the next match. All staying on FRC shooter, as has been the standard so far in this division. Do you see an ad right now, or is it just me?
No ads.
Dang, okay, it's just me. Good job, Twitch. Well done. Showing the person who's streaming an ad in the middle of the stream. Exactly. Great. Well, we are going to get underway in just a minute here. Please predict with your power cells. We see a few hundred being being bet on the Red Alliance here. So let's make these predictions interesting tonight.
There
These
we go.
robots are going to
I
reset
have the
themselves.
red ball at driver station and Meadow Jello traversal reset in the same clip.
Awesome. That's quite a clip. That was quite an end game, that's for sure.
You are correct.
Right now, 95% of the power cells from the chat are being put on the Red Alliance. Some good confidence towards that Red Alliance so far.
Do you want me to put that in bug reports?
Probably, yeah. But in the meantime, let's get match number 3 started. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome. All right. Robots
Match
moving
number
out
3
quickly,
getting underway. Autonomous has begun.
grabbing their cargo. shooting the cargo.
Lu with the strategy of putting the opposite cargo in their hangar. And
Yeah,
Apollo
that's
also scooting a couple over.
yep.
Anthony will come over and just scoop them up.
Yeah, hiding that opponent cargo in your hangar is a strat that I've seen a lot in the high level divs, and it is really how the meta is shaping up right now in auto. So it looks like for just a second there, red cargo is stuck up on the blue hangar. We'll have to see how that got there, because I don't remember that getting shot up there. But red right now is in the lead by just a bit, by 6 points at the moment. But there's still a lot of match left. There's a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty even match so far here.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on just a second ago down on the near side of the field before there was a reset out of that. And then Dylan getting pinned up against the truss by Zoe, getting off a couple shots there. Oh, Dylan just getting a foul there towards his score and still dragging Thunderhawk Zoe around the field, getting another foul there. And is going to get out of that one, finally.
Yeah.
Is going to get right back on defense against Metal Jello and Anthony.
Yeah, Metal Jello is trying to scoop up those red cargo that got moved into the hangar.
Yep. Those fouls making a big difference right now towards the Red Alliance being ahead by 20 points as we're about to
Going into
enter the end game.
Yeah, Anthony kind of in some dangerous territory. Luckily, he's able to move out by the hangar. Lu trying to, looks like, prevent Diltang from hanging, but gets away. Apollo and Thunderhawk Zoe climbing for the Blue Alliance, and then Anthony and Diltang going for the Red Alliance. Lu and Metal Jello keep shooting.
Oh.
Metal Jello going for a low climb, it looks like.
Great
Same with
traversals from the Blue
Lu,
Alliance.
nice. Blue Alliance comes back in endgame, it looks like, to take the lead back.
Fantastic, very fast climbs from both Apollo and Thunderhawk Zoe right at the end. And good low climb at the end by Taylor. Let's hop over to the match results. And why don't you break it down for us, Pingu? I'm going to grab a little bit of water and I'll be right back.
Sounds good. So at the end of this match, it was a 180 Blue Alliance to the 167 Red Alliance. Red Alliance had the lead coming out of auto, but Blue was able to outscore in tele-up and endgame. Blue with about 10 more cargoes scored throughout the match. 8 penalty points did go to Red Alliance, but that was not enough to sway the scores. Going into match number 4, it will be Dylan, Metal Jello, and Apollo going up against Lu, Thunderhawk Zoe, and Anthony. We'll have to see how that match will play out. Yeah, right now, looking at the standings, not currently updated. But it looks like after that match, Lu will remain in first place, along with Anthony being in second. Yep, and as we see the update rankings, Lu remains in first place, undefeated, 3-0. Apollo 2-1, and the rest of the teams are all 1 wins. Going into match number 4. Match number 4 about to get underway pretty soon here. I don't know if it's up yet, but make sure you do get your predictions in chat when those go up. Be an interesting match. It'll be interesting to see how it will play out.
Alright, and I'm back. Sorry for leaving for just a
No
second.
worries.
And sorry for the delay on these prediction results. This one by the blue. Big deal there.
I believe after I believe after match 5, I will be having to leave the casting box as I have to prepare for Div 10, where I will be competing.
All right, sounds good. Well, good luck in that for sure.
Thank you.
And we should move down to the field to get these next couple matches underway. You can see match number 4. If yep, Telu, Thunderhawk, Zoe, and Anthony. Fantastic. Never saw
So
anyone
far, it
get into
does
the
look like
box.
200 channel points are going towards the Blue Alliance, with 0 going towards the Red in chat. Make sure you guys get your predictions in.
Absolutely. And once predictions close, we'll get this match started. Here we go. Let's get the match going.
And it looks like that
3, 2,
we have 581 to the Red Alliance and 30 to Blue Alliance.
There you go. Shots
Never mind,
coming
that
up.
was the last match.
All accurate shots there.
Auto gets underway.
And a lot of blue cargo going in right at the end. That is actually going to have red take the lead.
Yeah, Blue Alliance, though, getting their cargo going in straight away. They are piling those cargo up. Telu gets pushed a little bit, but gets all of his shots in.
Yeah, it's staying real close right now. About a minute
Lots
50
of Red
left to
Alliance
go.
Red Alliance cargo going into the hangar area of Blue Alliance.
Yep.
We'll have to see if that could possibly cause any fouls. Thunderhawk Zoe getting a possession foul.
Yep, and only managing to get 2 cargo up after that. Was holding 1 red cargo. As Anthony is stashing more of the red cargo in the side of the blue hangar, is now going to go for some defense on Metal Jello as they attempt to get that one. A lot of big pushing going on between Telu and the entirety of the Red Alliance, stopping all of them from shooting right now. As Blue is going to hope to make their way into this match. But Red still with a slight lead as we have a minute left. Looks like a blue cargo right now is stuck on the rim of the hub. At some point that could get knocked in for maybe one more cargo scored. We'll have to see.
It got bumped a little bit, but did not end up falling off.
Wow, there's a little bit of an edge to that rim. So cargo definitely has before gotten stuck on there.
Yeah. Blue Alliance and Red Alliance going back and forth with the lead right now.
This is most
All those
likely going to
cargo
come down to
going
the
up,
climbs.
especially as we have entered endgame.
Oh my god.
And Metal Jello flies off the map.
And knocks over Telu as well. That's gonna have some interesting side effects. We
have Apollo and Metal Jello going for their climbs.
But they
along with
might end up
Thunderhawk
running
Zoe
out of
and
time.
Anthony. Hopefully.
A lot of bumping going on in the Red Alliance hangar as Blue appears to be all up. And
it's
traversal get up on
different.
Wow, we'll have to break down those climbs because that looked incredibly close, and might have been a last-second traversal somewhere. We're gonna have to dig into that.
I'm going back to a replay to see if that was a traversal that got those points.
Okay, yep, hold on just a second. Okay. So, let's head into the match results. There you go. 166 to 165. Very close here.
It did look like that Metal Jello did not make it to the traversal in time.
Wait.
on
Wait,
Red
no, it looks like
Alliance.
Metal Jello did make it to the traversal with 36 endgame score. Because
Oh,
that would
that's
be two
right.
traversals and a mid.
Yeah, that's
Um,
right.
wow. So it literally just came down to the teleop, really.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
the tied
incredible.
auto and tied endgame. Those
What
4
close
penalty
match.
points from the Blue Lions almost costed them. Apollo looks to possibly want to go to a question box.
Okay, interesting. Um, okay, yeah, we've got
Yep,
something that's
Colin
come up.
has
So,
gone out to. Colin has gone to the question box to
yep.
discuss with Apollo about something. So this might not necessarily be the final score. Final score is under review.
Yep. Interesting. Interesting. So it looks like um does the question box exist? Yes, the question box exists. You are in it. I know that's an old message, but still. Um so to keep this running smoothly and on time, we're not gonna have predictions for a little while. We just need to keep these matches running because we're already significantly behind at this point.
So we'll be heading into match number 5. It will be Dylan and Metal Jello with Apollo going up against Telu, Thunderhawk, Zoe. Nope, I read the wrong one again. Why do I do this? It will be Dylan, Telu, Thunderhawk, Zoe versus Metal Jello, Anthony, and Apollo.
Okay,
We had a quick discussion in the question box. The score will stand.
okay. Cool. Score
So this will be
stance
the final score.
166 to 165. There you have it. Let's head back down to the field. Waiting on Apollo to get back here, and then once I see movement from all 6 robots, I will assume we're ready to go.
Apollo is now moving.
Yep. I just see Dylan, and I see Dylan just hanging on the bar there. Not sure if everyone is active, but I am probably just gonna assume they are ready. So let's get match number 5 started. Just keep it rolling. I'm gonna assume everyone's ready. I hope everyone's ready.
And
Fantastic.
everybody does seem to be moving.
Dylan possibly trying to shoot red cargo out of the field for a second there. But looks like everyone's moving all right, and it's going to be almost tied out of auto. Blue getting a little bit of a lead there. Now 50 to 42. It's big lead out of auto. But here goes a lot of blue cargo up. There's a bit of bumping over on the red side of the hub between Thunderhawk, Zoe, and Anthony. Lots of defense. Looks like everyone has mostly just picked someone to defend and is starting to make those hits. Well, they're
Yeah.
not shooting. A lot of that hybrid defense that I love to see here in Rapid React. What I think makes it a really interesting game.
Yeah, about a 10-point difference right now in the match.
Oh, that looked like a 4-ball cycle from Apollo. Once again, 4-ball cycles are absolutely possible. It just gets you more penalties if you're slow on them. as blue is up by a lot right now, 114 to 91 at the moment. But that's a zone foul on Apollo, it looks like. Yep. That is going to start to move red closer into this match a little bit. Oh, but a zone foul on Thunderhawk Zoe there in the blue zone. Blue is up by 20, almost 20 points right now. Was another foul coming
10
out.
points.
This time against Anthony of the Blue Alliance in the
Yeah,
Red Alliance hangar
10-point
zone.
difference separates the two alliances coming into endgame.
Yeah, it's close enough that it might just come down to the climb here. But there goes 3 shots from the Blue Alliance. A couple shots missing from the Red. As
Thunderhawk Zoe going for a climb right now.
Yep, it is time for them to climb. There's 15 seconds left, and the score is currently tied up.
Apollo
There's
falls off the traversal.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for the Red Alliance. Can they still make their way back up? We're almost out of time here. And, oh my god, that was so
Red
close at the end.
Alliance.
That
Red
was...
Alliance with 3-point difference at the end of the match.
Were there shots that went up from, who was that? From Dylan at the end of the
I
match?
believe there was one extra Red Alliance shot at the end of the match, but I'm not
Wow,
for sure about it.
That was incredibly close. We'll have to go to the breakdown to see what happened there. There you go. 25 to 20 in the end game. And everything else almost equal. Just 1 cargo difference, 8-point difference in the auto score, 2-point difference in the teleop score, and then 4 extra penalty points for the Red, which those penalty points alone swung the match, actually.
You are correct.
Well, that is pretty crazy. Insane
It
way
is
to end
indeed.
that match.
Yeah. Well, I'll be checking out from the announcer's booth here.
All right.
I'm excited to see you all in Division 10. Have a good one.
All right. Well, fantastic. All right. We're going to get this next match started in just a second. We got to keep this schedule running. As we have all 6 robots loaded up here. Dylan, Anthony, and Taylu on the red. Apollo, Metal Jello, and Zoe on the blue. Never saw. If you want to join, please ping me and get in a voice chat. But in the meantime, I am going to start this match. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Fantastic. All right, we have started here on match 6. Lots of cargo getting shot up here. 1 miss by the Red, but the rest looks accurate. And blue is going to take a big lead right now. 34 to 22 out of auto. Robots move and get those crucial first cycles. Those first cycles are really everything to determine the momentum of the match. As there's a bit of defense being played on the near side of the field and on the blue side as well. Robots trying to bump as their opponents get into the shooting position from right against the hub. Big defense from Apollo onto Dylan on the bottom side. And blue is taking a pretty decent lead here. A few points. All right, we've got still slightly more points by the Blue Alliance as there's shooting happening from all around the field. Shots from red, shots from blue, more shots from red, pushing from Apollo, more shooting from red. Anthony putting up a couple shots as well as Zoe. Telu moving in from the protected zone to put in a couple shots, as well as Metal Jello on the blue Alliance side of the field. One bounce out from red from that last cycle, but it is still an incredibly close match. Just 3 points separate them at the moment with 45 seconds left to go. As I say, that blue's putting in a lot of shots, and a nice bump from Metal Jello on Dylan's last cycle is going to mean that they're ahead by quite a bit. And we are now in the last 30 seconds of this match. We got 144 to 131. And blue is really taking the lead, and they're moving in for an early climb. That's Metal Jello and Apollo. Anthony going up for the red. Telu and Dylan going to attempt to join him. As we've got 5 seconds left. This is all going to come down to these climbs. We've got 2 traversals for the blue and a traversal, a high and a mid for the red, but it looks like blue is just going to pull it out here. Let's hop over to these match results. And we are also going to drag Josh here into this casting box. Welcome, Josh, to the casting
Hello,
box.
test. Can I be heard?
You can be heard. Sorry, you may be heard.
Hello.
Hearing can occur. So we just saw this last match, incredibly close here. Just 1 point separating the teleop scores, 4 points separating the auto scores, and then a single point separating these endgame scores. A lot of this divisions matches so far are incredibly close. What do you think about it?
Yeah, for sure. Tay still holding the first spot here. Has a very notable points gap on everyone. Actually, I think there's a 1080 there. I couldn't read, but it's still a very nice, healthy point gap so far. Only down 1 loss. Can't promote 2 divisions anymore, unfortunately. But for sure, that's a big win, though, to get for the Blue Alliance because that puts other players into contention. I think if Telu and Red Alliance won that match, putting Tay at 6-0, and the next highest at what would that be? 3-3. Yeah, I don't think it would be very pretty for the division, to say the least.
Yeah, Telu
So-
looking really strong so far. I agree.
Incredibly so. We saw, I believe, a 94-point match from him earlier with only a low bar climb as well. So definitely some great stuff coming out of Telu, but Thunderhawk is definitely going to be challenging for it, and I don't believe Apollo is necessarily out of the running yet either.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. So we're going to head back down to the field to get match number 7 started.
All right.
We've got all these robots lined up on the field ready to go, I believe. So we, Dylan, Telu, and Apollo on the Red Alliance. Yep, looks like we are all good. So let's get this match started.
Let's go. More robots. Always good.
3,
Fantastic,
2,
absolutely.
1.
All right. Let's see this autonomous period come out here. Blue's going to shoot a couple balls in. Red responds. A
Lots
huge
of red
barrage from
shots.
Red there. Beautiful. But Blue also gets some more in. We're going to see how this ends here. A couple more shots from Blue. Couple
Very
more shots
close.
from Red. Oh, this is going to be very
Wow,
even.
Red with a
Slight
4-point
advantage
lead.
for Red.
Just from a faster first cycle, I believe, was what gave Red the advantage there.
Yep. Blue definitely scoring back now, though. They got a nice, healthy barrage in Teleop, and that's going to make up the auto difference. Apollo getting nudged on both of his shots there. That's going to be big. That's 2 shots missed. Balls are flying everywhere, in, out of the field, in the hub, off the hub. Got a couple more in the blue hangar for the Red Alliance here, and looks like Apollo tags Jello on the launch pad for a foul, unfortunately, and massive Red barrage though, but
Yep.
this is definitely not looking optimal for Red right
Lots of
now.
bumping going on, though, across the field. Some bumps in the hangar by Anthony onto Dylan, and
Yep.
and just splitting up and trying to go for cycles in between the bumps.
Ooh, Tay missing another ball. Every ball is crucial at this point. Blue nailing another 5, another red ball missed. This is just tragic. A lot of red balls are being missed. It looks like one went into the low and another 2 bounce outs. Oh,
Taylor
it is just a
resetting just a second
tragedy.
ago, and it looks like maybe I thought I saw a foul on the opposite side of the field. I could be mistaken. But Taylor,
Unfortunately, I
compared to
missed
the
that there.
previous matches, really getting shut down. Only 28 points in contribution so far, with 40 seconds left to go. Red is going
Yeah.
to need to really score a lot if they want to make it back into this match to be able to make up the difference in the end game.
Absolutely. And another nudge there. But luckily, Dylan's third ball goes into the low hub, still scoring 1 out of 2 points and cycling it back into the field. Getting very lucky there. This is going to be very close. 17 seconds left. 2 blue robots going up, but no red robots have gone up yet. Apollo is going now.
They're
Dylan
climbing
is going to
very
match.
late.
Oh my goodness. Tay is going to miss another shot,
Oh,
unfortunately. He's going to go
Apollo's.
for a 2 barrage. Anthony can't get up. And as time expires,
Wow.
it's going to go to the blue lines by a wide point margin.
Yeah, really rough climbs on the red side of the hangar. Apollo and Dylan just looking real out of shape there. As we can see, the scoreboard breakdown. It was just really a pretty much an all-around win for Blue. Red won auto, but from there, Blue won teleop and won endgame. Just ran away with this one in the end.
I would definitely say blue for the entire early parts of the teleop. From the very beginning, they fired off like a 5-6 ball barrage while red was still trying to find more balls. Countless nudges and bounce outs and balls just not going in. A couple low hub shots even somehow happening for the Red Alliance. And I would say the main reason the teleop score actually looks relatively close is because blue went for some earlier climbs than red. You could see red definitely greeted because they needed to try and even out the cargo score. And while they did almost manage to do so, it did end up costing them their climbs, which in the end, unfortunately, cost them the whole match.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a tragic series from the start of teleop to the end, unfortunately.
Yep, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we'll
That
head back on
indeed.
to the field, start to get ready for match 8. We're waiting on one of the Red Alliance robots to hop in here. Looks like we're going to be waiting on
Waiting on
Dylan for the Red
Dylan.
Alliance. Yep.
Yes, Dylan is our permanent Red Alliance member here. So,
Interesting. Given that he's currently not in the field, maybe a robot change, but no.
nope. Maybe switch positions. I don't
Yep.
remember what position they were in.
Probably a position
So,
switch.
somebody probably couldn't do center that was switched here. So,
Once I see movement from Dylan, I'm gonna get this match started.
yes, this was a big swap around. Thunderhawk and Anthony swap with Taylu and Apollo, with the Jello and Dylan staying on their respective alliances here.
Yep.
Should be fun going into match 8 here. The rankings have actually been evened up. Forgot to touch on that, but
Yes.
Thunderhawk is now tied Tay. However, Thunderhawk is down just shy of 50 points. It looks like right now on Taylu. So, gonna need more than a tiebreaker. Gonna need to most likely have a win over Tay to secure this division.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna get this match started. I'm gonna assume that Dylan's here, even though I haven't seen movement in a second. But everyone's on the server, so let's just get it started.
There was movement approximately
3,
perhaps
2,
15
1.
seconds ago. So,
All right. Well, yep. Everyone
all right.
moves out of auto. Shots going up
Here we
early.
go.
Nice shooting all
No
around.
bounce outs. Quite impressive. And lots of balls are going to be coming out here. Unfortunately, no mini drones around. So all the balls just kind of get flung everywhere as blue comes out with a massive advantage in
Yeah, really
auto.
fast
Wow.
first cycle out of that. They're going to be up. They already have 56 points with 2 minutes left. That's very impressive. A couple
Indeed. But
misses
it looks
from
like
red.
Red is answering back pretty quickly, though. We may see a repeat of the last match. The alliances did get swapped, and last time it was blue that popped up, and blue might do it again, but this time from the other way around. Maybe it's the metal jello effect, perhaps.
It's a possibility.
So we shall see a bunch of blue balls going into the hub now. Perfect for them. But a huge red barrage in response. The hub there is going to get a little jammed for a minute.
Lots of pushing and shoving going on the far side of the
Oh
field.
my, no
Anthony
scoring. Wow.
Oh, there's all the scoring. Well, I should say all the shots, not all the scoring. There were a lot of
Yeah.
bounce outs.
They shot into each other. Like, they all fired very rapid barrages from different angles, and they just collided, and over half those shots didn't even make it in for both of the alliances. But now we're settling back into a more smooth curve here. Blue has a very healthy advantage so far, but it can definitely evaporate if you don't keep it up. But as I say that, they score 2 3-ball cycles in a row. Beautiful stuff there. And oh, Anthony narrowly dodging a foul there on the hanger.
Yep. Here we go. Shots going up from Red and a 4-ball
4
going up from
cycle
Telu.
from Tay did not work out the way he was intending it. That's for sure. Half of them bouncing out.
It is
And we're down
now
to
time to
seconds.
climb for Anthony up on the Red Alliance.
Yep.
And Metal Jello on the
Jello.
blue.
Indeed. Paul is going to wrap up as the 4th robot to climb here. We got 10 seconds. The robots are climbing here. Blue still has the advantage, but needs to not fall.
Big fall from Red.
No.
And that is going to seal the
Disaster
deal.
for Thunderhawk.
Yikes.
Time expires. And blue just very sizably takes that. That is a massive loss for Thunderhawk there. Going down, not only a loss against his rival in Telu, but also going down 40 points when there was already a nearly 50-point margin between the two of them. That's going to increase to somewhere around 90. And that might just seal the division for Telu at this rate. There's only
Very
2
distinct
matches left.
possibility. Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll head to the match results from that one. There you go, 194 to 155. Big result there.
Oof.
Massive teleop score
Domination.
from Blue. 124 points with 73 cargo putting that upper hub. That's a massive amount from any division, really, especially Division 4.
Definitely. And with the auto score being so high, just from start to finish, this was just the blue show the entire time. Absolutely.
For sure.
So yeah, looking at it now, indeed, Thunderhawk Zoe 5-3, and it's down. What's the mental math on that one? 83 points roughly from my estimate there. That is a massive gap to try and surmount in the next 2 games. And in fact, I don't think that is a gap that can be surpassed, seeing as Thunderhawk will play with Telu in the last game. So Thunderhawk's going to need to score an 83-point margin difference in this game here against Telu if he wants to make it out. Or, optionally, one of the Div 3 players doesn't show up tonight. And then, get
That's
2
true.
promotions.
That is true.
So
we are waiting on one more player. Looks like Dylan again. Is going to be on the Red Alliance for match 9. But as soon as we have all the players here, we are going to get it going. Yeah, it looks like
I'm assuming there was another position swap once again here.
I think you would be correct in that assumption.
Apollo attempting to practice climbing is having a few technical difficulties over there. Has now gone completely sideways and has given up.
Yeah, there's been some, how do I put it? Interesting climbs so far. There's been some real good ones, and there's been some...
Ooh, look at that.
Not so
Beautiful.
great ones.
Indeed. Apollo is just going to keep attempting the climb, it looks like. Oh, Taylor attempting to practice the the elusive instant high bar maneuver, or perhaps the instant traversal. One of the fun methods that Telu himself actually came up with. There it is. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, didn't quite nail it though.
See, I in my single player, I use the front side instant high bar, and I think that's probably the best method right now for getting
I
fast
would agree.
climbs. But the instant
All
traversal is
right.
certainly an intriguing prospect. We're still
Follow
waiting,
clean climb.
Dylan.
And Tay's up. There you go. Kinda.
Oh,
Nope, not
oh,
really.
darn.
It appears.
See, I should try to get a
Uh-oh.
uh,
We have a message from Dylan in the general ladder chat saying that he's on his phone right now.
Okay,
An
well,
internet outage, a phone, or a power outage,
I'm gonna give it
perhaps?
just a minute. Let's give it just a minute, and then we'll try to figure something out. So, I should try to go for more single player scores. I like FRC shooter, but I've just been playing Vulcan recently. Crypto Rex now following. Thank you very much. Welcome. We're in a bit of a holding pattern right now, but we should be going again in just a minute. Question mark. Just stick around, stay tuned. We've got another division to play tonight after this one.
Yep.
Exciting stuff.
Let's
So,
see here.
So Josh, let's get opinion time. It's opinion time for you
Okay.
and for everyone in the chat.
Got it.
What's your favorite robot to play in multiplayer and in single player? What are your opinions here?
All right. So first off, for me personally, I am I am one of the few mini drone players, as my username states with the
Nice.
Darlight tag.
Nice.
So, with that in mind, I would say I have personally the most fun right now playing mini drone in both single player and multiplayer. I really enjoy being able to zoom around the field really quickly. And I would say that the intake definitely has some interesting quirks, but it's highly enjoyable, and you don't really get glitched out as much. We did see, I would say, in each division, usually we see at least one or two FRC shooters like glitch out with each other, or like glitch out into the field. You know, you just hit the hub wrong and just spaz out, and I'm like, I don't really want to deal with that. I just want to zoom around, be nimble, quick.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right.
I will preach mini drone superiority wherever I can get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I
The
could
goal,
answer the question, but I feel like I don't play enough multiplayer. But I'm an FRC shooter guy.
as most do be.
I don't know. Mini drone for me is pain, just because the intake is so small, and then Bulldogs is
We don't talk
only an
about
enjoyable experience on rare occasions.
when you're climbing, it's really fun. It's a very satisfying climb. As long as you know how to operate it, it's like very quick, very satisfying.
That's true.
Like I mean, you see all this practice and mess that's going on this field. You would never see that with a bulldog. You know, you don't need to do any of these crazy things. You just climb.
It's absolutely true, yeah.
So
But in terms of single player, Vulcan is actually underrated in terms of fun. If people don't know about this, there's an FTC bot. There's a robot that's made for FTC that can technically play the game and can score a climb, admittedly through glitches, and can catapult balls up into the high goal. And I love it, and it makes me happy for
I'll have to
like
give this
no
a try.
reason. Oh, it's so fun. I think I have the world record right now because barely anyone has tried for it. I think it's just
Ooh,
me and
what's your
Waxton.
record?
It's a 53.
A 53. Nice.
which,
Maybe I'll have to challenge that.
which for throwing a single ball at a time up into the high goal and then managing to glitch a traversal climb is probably pretty decent.
It's pretty solid. It's only a third of a mini drone, or it's a third of a bulldog run, like a very optimized bulldog run, basically. So
All right, so hey, so apparently we should have Dylan back in just a second.
soon, PM.
So let's hope. If we don't, we'll need to talk about what's going to happen here. There we are. Dylan's back.
Ta-da!
Hooray! We got to
And
get this
back in
match
voice
started.
too. Beautiful.
All right,
We've done it.
here we go. 2 more matches. Let's get these done.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get it going. All right. Let's see. Blue immediately firing off 4 balls, and red is firing nothing, but there comes their
There
whole
we go.
barrage. Blue firing a couple more. Tay's struggling a little bit as red answers back. And now we are out of the auto period, but balls are still being counted, and blue is taking full advantage of that. Oh my.
Yep.
Massive point margin already. Red is looking not completely out yet, but definitely feels a little more lifeless, perhaps is a word there.
Yep.
But they are starting to score and get back into it.
Including 1 score in the lower goal. Interesting.
Yep, we're doing
Oh,
this again as
zone
Apollo takes a
foul.
foul. Oh dear.
That
That
is
is
not what you want
not
to see.
optimal. That's for sure. All
It
right,
is.
and we just keep going back and forth here. Red accidentally fighting over the same balls here, but they disengage pretty quickly as blue is, oh man, surmounting a massive lead here. This is not good whatsoever. Ooh, Dylan narrowly avoiding it as, oh, Apollo.
Getting a possession foul,
Oh dear.
and that is rough. I think
And Dylan firing a red ball out. Just
yeah,
out.
just outwardly,
just
out
Oh,
that
lucky
way.
shot there from Metal Joe. They actually had a ball perched on the hub that at least I did not see it there, and manages to knock it down with the
Nice.
barrage.
Ooh, blue
Scoring a
robots getting a
3-ball
bit jammed up
barrage.
on each other. I
Yep.
think in the higher division you get, the more it becomes all about communication. In my opinion.
Absolutely. You cannot be running into each other too often. It's disaster for Anthony. Picked up 4 balls and immediately is getting 3-man ganged up. Oh my goodness, they are desperate for that free traversal there, but they do not manage to get it. And Zoe gets a holding foul while trying to climb.
No,
Oh
Zoe,
no. Absolute complete disaster
why are you
right
even
now.
holding power cells if you're in the climb zone?
Oh, and falls off the. Oh no. This score is painful.
Red Alliance, no.
So Thunderhawk Zoe needed a win here and an 80-point margin, and unfortunately took an L and a 50-point increase to that already massive margin.
Oh, jeez. Well.
Oh my.
Well, it looks like at this point, we're going to have to say congratulations to Taylor, going to be promoting into Division 3 for next week. And also, it's locked in that Dylan will be demoting to Division 5. So the promotions and demotions are set, so now it's just all about getting that order in the middle solidified in this last match number 10.
Indeed. And this does actually have importance, seeing as whoever takes 2nd and 5th could potentially be moving up or down depending on how, I believe, Division 3, my division, actually ends up going tonight. But I believe we have all 6 players, so
yep, well,
may have the no-go for this week.
Well, we're just waiting on one player to load in. There we go. Anthony's here. Let's get this match started.
Ding, ding,
Match
ding.
10, speedrun any %. Here we
Wait,
go.
nope.
Oh, God,
Red
disconnect.
robot is gone.
God, guys.
Dylan is gone again.
Guys, I was trying to
Disaster.
do a Division 4 any % speedrun, and you've dashed my hopes. It's tragic.
Ruined.
Oh, wait, it's Dylan. Okay, Dylan's back.
Dylan's
All right,
back.
we're going.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
All right. Let's get match 10 underway.
1.
Starting
here
things
we go.
off. Let's see if Red can actually answer more effectively earlier in this match. Blue
Moving
is
fast, good
scoring
shooting.
balls, but Red answers. Beautiful.
Fantastic shots. Apollo with 2 of the blue balls, shooting those over towards his hanger zone. And that's the end of auto. Red's up by 6 points. Some bumping over there. Almost a foul on Apollo on the blue hanger. But, oh, 2 bounce outs for Dylan on the red side. That's unfortunate. And but causes Metal Jello to miss 2.
Uh-oh. Tay almost running into disaster picking up too many balls, but thankfully shoots away as, oh dear, Dylan just shot a ball way across the field. That is not optimal.
Oh,
As
Apollo
Zoe's going to actually pick up
defending
that same
hard on
ball
Taylor.
and shoot it out the field.
Still defending Taylor. And still
Oh,
defending
getting
Taylor.
awfully close,
Oh,
and
getting
there's the
zone fouled,
foul.
though.
Yeah. And
That
it's
is
pinning
unfortunate.
now. Very odd decision here from
Oh,
Apollo.
and another
yet
foul.
Another. Ooh.
Still defending
And
Taylor.
And surprisingly enough, Red is still in the lead.
I mean, Taylor hasn't
What
scored a
is going
cycle in
on?
a long time right now.
Yeah.
About to
Apollo
come in
is
for
just
more defense,
kicking
maybe.
like glue. And now Anthony's
Oh,
defending Zoe as Zoe is trying to score, and every
Taylor
blue
still
robot is
missing
just
too.
being rough.
I feel like Taylor
All
doesn't know how to
right.
shoot from the protected zone. There we go. There's one.
There we go.
Sorry,
Beautiful. And a
I'm very
huge blue
distracted with
barrage.
what's happening around the blue hanger right now. Oh, a reset out of that
A
pin.
legal reset, perhaps? Did not
Possibly
quite
we'll
see
have
that.
the ref look at that. I'm not sure. It looked
Definitely.
like a pin. Apollo still playing defense on Taylor, trying to prevent the scoring there.
But blue is finally starting to shoot these good barrages. The other blue robots
Still
have come
close,
alive.
though.
Thunderhawk Zoe is doing work so far.
Still very close. As Apollo looks to have grabbed Taylor.
Oh
and,
my goodness.
They're stuck together in the middle of the field.
Not sure who this benefits really though. Oh my
God, it's so close. It's so
They're
close.
getting very, very close.
Oh, and Taylor
just takes
resets
the
out of it.
reset, and I don't know if
just
that
10
was legal
seconds
either.
left. It's all going to come down to the climbs here as they're attempting to go up. Looks like a fall from Anthony on the Red Alliance, and the Red Alliance just runs out of time to get up. Blue just taking it on the climbs.
Indeed. And fortunately, perhaps it does not appear that the potential illegal resets will be of high impact to this match, as both alliances had one robot that potentially did that, and there's a pretty wide point margin still. So,
all right, now, if anyone's listening to the stream from Division 10, get in the server. We're doing Division 10 speedrun any %. Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
We are
Yeah,
barely going to have a
actually
break
see
between
here.
divisions, but there you go. Feel free to break that down.
The cargo score between both of them, they scored the same amount of cargo, although I believe Red got a little more in auto, while Blue got a little more in teleop, and it did in fact come down to those couple of penalties and a very much more coordinated effort there on the end game for Blue. So yeah, again, congratulations to Taylor for winning. See you in Division 3 next week. Perhaps I will personally see you there, or maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
And Dylan, unfortunately, actually, that is a massive loss for Dylan, going from starting in Division 3 and going all the way to Division 5 in 2 weeks. Rough.
Let's see if he can climb back up from that, as we are now going to transition